Egyptian Garden. The museum's outdoor terrace houses an Egyptian fruit, vegetable, and herb garden that has been reconstructed based on surviving ancient sources. The image on the panel is a reproduction of a scene painted inside a tomb in Beni Hassan, located in Middle Egypt. It is a very useful image to understand how the ancient Egyptians worked in this type of garden. When reading the image on this panel, it is useful to remember that ancient Egyptian drawings and images do not follow the rules of perspective. For example, at the bottom of the image in the center, there is a large rectangular area subdivided into 56 square beds that were filled with fertile soil. This garden is represented as seen from above. Each bed had raised edges to maximize the use of water and make sure that it wasn't wasted. The water was transported in containers carried on a person's shoulders using a wooden stick or pole. Above the garden bed, 3 men are depicted in profile. Starting from the left, the first 2 men each have a stick resting on their shoulders with a small jar tied to each end. The first man is standing, and the second one is bending over and pouring water into the beds from one of the 2 jars. On the right, the third man is depicted squatting on the ground while tying onions together, and just above this are 2 bunches of lettuce. At the far right of the panel, as if to mark the end of the garden space, a palm tree is depicted. The ancient Egyptians cultivated various types of vegetables, probably planting seeds in the autumn after the annual flood receded. Lettuce, onions, garlic, celery, and legumes were particularly common, along with vines and fruits such as melons, figs, pomegranates, date palms, and dune palms. The fruit and vegetable garden reconstructed here at the museum follows changing seasons, so it will not always be in full bloom.